So it all starts with your thinking, but it also goes with the action and going the extra mile, doing more than you're being paid for, doing more than you're expected. And again, you may not get that raise with the company you're with, but you will get that raise because somebody else is going to see you. And you start thinking about here's the job that I want. I don't want the job I have now. I want, to elevate to the next level. And you keep thinking about that and you keep doing the job at that next level, and you will find yourself at that position. So we attract, or we draw into ourselves, the exact reward that we want. And this is why we have to be really careful, because if you're thinking one thing consciously, but subconsciously, you're thinking, no, you can't do it. The subconscious is in control. Subconscious always controls the body. So we have to allow ourselves the ability to go after what we really want instead of what maybe somebody else thinks we should want, or what our subconscious thinks we should want. So keep in mind, nothing is ever created or destroyed. It's already here. The good that you want is already here. And, if it's something material that you want, it's already here. You have a goal to acquire something, it's already here. All you have to do is figure out how to get it. If it's not something material, again, that idea is already here. You just have to figure out how to pull it together. So nothing's created, nothing's destroyed. When you become too large for where you are now, you will automatically draw something bigger into your life. So as I said, perhaps you want to be a manager. You're a worker bee, now you want to be the manager. And you start doing the things that a manager would do. You start thinking of yourself as manager. In your mind, you are the manager. You just don't have the title or the good that comes with being a manager, but you believe that you are the manager. So you're thinking of that. You're becoming bigger. And when you do that, you're doing things that the manager would do. And pretty soon you will find yourself as a manager or a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. You have to start seeing yourself as an entrepreneur. And as you start seeing yourself becoming more successful, things will start to happen. Things will come into your life because you have become bigger than where you are now. And as you become bigger, then you draw to yourself those other things. So that's super important to understand that you have to change first until the change comes into your life in reality. You have to be that person first. So if you haven't gotten to that point, it's because you haven't been able to attract to you what you want, because somehow there's a belief inside of you that it can't happen. And so it's really hard for us to understand, because we consciously, this is what I want. The problem with consciously knowing what you want is your subconscious also in harmony with that idea? Or is there conflict? You see, when we get afraid to do something, it's because our conscious mind wants something and our subconscious mind says no. And so there's that conflict inside of us. And conflict causes the fear. So what you have to do is to overcome the fear and to become conscious of what it is that you want. So you have, we can use these laws, the law of compensation, the law of vibration, the law of attraction, all these things, to lift ourselves up to where we want to be and to acquire the kind of life that we actually know we can have. And the key to success is in making those mental adjustments. Most of us have no trouble consciously. It's the subconscious that we have trouble with. And because those paradigms or those habitual thought patterns are so strong, they are in control. You think your conscious mind's in control. It is not. It is the subconscious mind that's in control. And until you learn how to shift your subconscious, you remain stuck. So if your thoughts are constructive and you keep impressing them upon your subconscious, you cannot remain where you are. And we call that remain in your own prison of life. You can't remain there, because once you shift and make those mental adjustments, your life will change. And a lot of that comes with the belief. You have to believe and have that confidence that it's going to happen. You can't say, one day you believe it's going to happen, and then the next you're doubting it, and you worry, and you start making plans for when it doesn't work. Can't do that. You've got to keep focused on the goal that you want and move towards it. Create and build the image that you are the person who deserves to have that goal. And that's the other thing. Sometimes we don't think we deserve it. Why is that? Well, for maybe years, we've been told that we don't deserve things, that we're not good enough, that, we can't have it, we don't have the ability, whatever, has been filled in your mind, that garbage that's there. You have to overcome that, and you have to start seeing yourself as deserving it, seeing yourself as having the good that you want. If it's a new car, see yourself as driving that car. Go try the car. Go take a spin in the car that you want. And then keep picturing in your mind that you're in that car, that you have that car, that it's yours, until it actually becomes yours. And as I know I've said before, sometimes when you have a car in mind, all of a sudden you're driving down the road and that's all you see. Like, there it is. There it is. That's, oh, don't want that color. There it is. There it is. And before, you maybe never saw them at all, because you're being focused and you're being intentional on looking for that car, and you